I found my husband's secret notebook. What I discovered wasn't betrayal. It was something far more beautiful than I could have imagined. You are going to be late, I called to Michael as I gathered his scattered papers from the coffee table. After 15 years of marriage, our morning routine was chore-wrapped chaos, me collecting him rushing. As I stacked his work documents, a worn leather notebook slipped to the floor, one I'd never seen before. It fell open to a page with my name at the top, followed by a list. I'd Emily, the 14th of January, asterisk, asterisk. The way she tucked her hair behind her ear while reading I asterisk. How she left a post-it on the mirror. You are going to nail that presentation, asterisk. The sound of her laugh when the dog stole my sake, I froze. Confused. Was Michael documenting me? I shouldn't have read more, but curiosity overwhelmed me. I flipped back to earlier entries. I have Emily, the 3rd of November. Asterisk, asterisk, stayed up until 2 a.m. finishing her project. Never complained once. Asterisk, made soup for Mrs. Henderson next door. Asterisk, still wears my old college sweatshirt, even though it has holes. Every entry was dated. Going back years, pages and pages of moments. Tiny, ordinary moments I'd never thought twice about. Things I didn't even remember doing. What are you looking at? Michael's voice startled me. He stood in the doorway, his expression a mix of embarrassment and something else I couldn't quite place. I am sorry, I said, closing the notebook. It fell open and I saw my name. He sat beside me, taking the notebook gently. It's not what you think. I am not sure what to think, I admitted. Michael took a deep breath. Remember 7 years ago when I was struggling with depression? I nodded. It had been a dark time, Michael, withdrawing. Our marriage strange to breaking. My therapist suggested an exercise. She said when you are depressed, your brain filters out the positive. She told me to write down small moments of joy or gratitude every day. He opened the notebook. I started writing about you for 7 years, I whispered. It became a habit, a good one. He smiled softly. On bad days, I read old entries. It reminds me how lucky I am. I flipped through the pages, seeing myself through his eyes. Not the flaws I fixated on in the mirror. Not the mistakes I ruminated over at night. But a mosaic of small kindnesses, quiet strength, and moments of joy I'd created without even realizing it. My Emily, the 18th of March. Asterisk, asterisk, danced in the kitchen to that 80s song she pretends to hate. Asterisk, spent an hour on the phone, talking my sister through her breakup. Asterisk, the way she looks in morning light. Why didn't you ever show me? I asked. It felt private and maybe a little vulnerable. He hesitated. Plax, I worried you'd become self-conscious if you knew I was noticing everything. I understood that how many of these moments would have happened if I'd known they were being recorded. How many were beautiful precisely because they were unconscious, unplanned that night. After dinner, I handed Michael a small package, a new notebook bound in blue leather. The old one looks almost full, I said, and I thought maybe I could start one too. His smile was worth recording in any notebook. Later that night, I made my first entry. Lake Michael, the 9th of April, asterisk, asterisk, keeps a secret notebook of beautiful ordinary moments, asterisk, still blushes when I catch him watching me, asterisk, taught me that being seen, truly seen, might be the greatest form of love, sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries. Sometimes they're quiet testaments to how deeply we're cherished, how carefully we're observed, how thoroughly we're known, even on days when we don't fully see ourselves.